All right, good morning, everybody. We are live on TikTok. We are live on Instagram, or not Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. First time for us on Facebook. Explore available strategic alternatives. Let me continue. Looking here, DCGO announces first quarter results on Thursday, May 8th. Nothing there. Good morning. Probably looks like there's a little bit of a delay on TikTok here. Tracy, good morning. Good morning. It's working here on Facebook. Good deal. Delay on Facebook as well. Okay. Good morning, Sheila. Kathy, got our moderators over on YouTube, keeping things. Ken, yes, this is Facebook. This is Facebook. Good morning, TikTok. Glad to have you guys along with us. And YouTube. All right, we haven't had much going on this morning. MLGO was a ripper here just for a little while. Dropped down. Now, we made some money on MLGO in early pre-market trading this morning. Early pre-market trading. I got it from 781 to 881 in early morning pre-market trading. It opened up and kind of floated around in the 870 range for a little while. And just here about, 8 minutes ago, it started running again. And it ran from about 875 to 1013. Nice little rip on that one. Wasn't bad. BTDR. Price target cut. So nothing there. Ten-second delay. Nothing like the old live stream delay. Yeah, you're not kidding. Jake, good morning. Good morning. 1 to 3 Beach Bums, good morning. Good to have everybody along with us this morning. A little bit of a delay on social media this morning. Not sure why. Alex, good morning. Been rather slow. Now, we haven't had a lot of press releases with any substance to them at all. I've had 48 press releases so far this morning, and the only one that really did anything on their press release was EVGN. EVGN. That one had a nice little pop up this morning, but it's come back down now. It's retracing and falling apart. We're just having a hard time with any follow through on some of these. Carry ADD from 93 cents to $1.02. Good trade. Hopefully somebody took advantage of MLGO this morning on that nice little run up from the low, about the mid $8 range all the way up to 10.13. That was a nice little climb up there. So I'm hoping everybody took advantage of that one. ADD this morning is climbing. We were looking for it to break $1. And it has done that. ADD finally up over $1 again, back up to $1.04. So this one is climbing up nice. Keep in mind, this one was at 84 cents this morning at 7 o'clock. And it's gone from 84 cents to $1.04. So a nice little scalp on that one. Brian got MLGO from $8.88 to $9.88. Grabbed an entire dollar per share off of that stock. That is beautiful. Good trade, Brian. Wolfpack finally making some money here this morning. It's been slow. It has been slow. Not a lot of news. Like I said, we've gotten 48 press releases so far this morning, and none of them really have amounted to anything. A lot of class action lawsuits, price target changes, change in company officers, conferences, nothing really of any substance. And we really need something with some substance to it. Hoping ADD can break over this 105 spot here and get up to $1.10. That would be really nice on that one. Let's see. We'll keep an eye on these. So hopefully everybody's doing well this morning. We're on Facebook for the first time. This is the very first time we've ever gone live on Facebook. So we're just kind of experimenting a little bit with Facebook, see how that goes. And hopefully it goes well. If it does, we can do it a little bit more often. Now we've got some press releases coming up at 8 o'clock. It's 7:42 in the morning right now here in Central Florida, where it is a balmy 67 degrees. 67 degrees. I'll take it. ADD trying to push up. Want to get it up over that $1.05 spot. That should be a good spot for that one. $1.04 right now. $1.05. There's $1.05. We need it to break over $1.05 though. We've got about 15 minutes and we'll get our 8 o'clock press releases. For those of you that are trading with us this morning, we get press releases come out on the half hour. They start, we get some that trickle in early pre-market, but for the most part, they start around 7 o'clock. And we get them every half hour. On the half hour, 7 o'clock, 7:30, 8, 8:30, 9, 9:30. And so we're live at 6:45 on our website on Zoom. We do a Zoom meeting every morning. That starts at 6:45 a.m. Eastern time. And we go live at that time so that we're ready at 7 o'clock when that first round of press releases hits. And we can hopefully catch a good press release. And the idea is to catch a press release when they first pop up in the market and ride the momentum of that press release up and try to scalp off a nice profit as that stock moves up on the press release. That's kind of the whole premise. Now let's look at hang on a minute. Let me pop over here. ROIV press release. Looks like they have a new CEO. That doesn't help us at all. Well, good morning. We've got some first-time watchers on here. I know we do on Facebook. I know a lot of people aren't used to seeing us on Facebook. Palantir. Let's take a look at Palantir. Let's see where Palantir's at this morning. What is their ticker symbol? PLTR. Palantir. Well, let's take a look at the monthly chart. Right now it's on a downtrend. PLTR. Now, if we pull back, I'm going to say what I always say about Palantir. Good long-term hold. Without question. Good long-term hold there. On the daily, if you're just looking to do some quick day trades on it, I would hold off and see what happens with it today. It's dropping at the moment. Let's see, where did it close at yesterday? Looks like it closed on Thursday. Better clarify. Closed on Thursday around 93 bucks in that general area. It's down to 91 this morning so far and falling. So if you're just looking for a quick day trade, I would hold off on that for a little bit, see how far that falls. But as a long-term hold, you're golden on a long-term hold there. I think that'll recover. It'll get back up into that 124, 125 area, I think, with no problems. We just need the market to get better. That's the problem right now. The market is just not doing well. SPY is down $6.50. So I'm guessing the market's going to open red today. That would be my guess if I had to take a wild stab at it. Bonfire Rob, you have a great day. Good morning and welcome to everybody on Facebook this morning and TikTok, YouTube. Thank you for hitting the subscribe button on YouTube and the follow button on TikTok. And welcome to all of our new friends on Facebook. Kind of fun to be along with everybody on Facebook this morning. Remember, we're going to be doing a live stream on TikTok tonight. And hopefully we'll be talking with some Wolfpack members. We're going to do a duo with some Wolfpack members and hear their stories, hear their success stories, and learn a little bit about them. So hopefully you can join us for that. We'll probably do that. I'm going to say we'll probably do that around 7 o'clock this evening. That sounds like a pretty good time. Everybody should be done with supper by then, I would think. So for any of the Wolfpack members that want to join me at 7 o'clock and go live with me on TikTok and chat and tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got started trading and what got you interested in trading, and maybe talk to us about some of the lessons you've learned and some of the good and bad. We need to hear it all. And definitely some of your successes with the Wolfpack. And if we get plenty of people doing that with us, we'll continue to do it. So we look forward to it. It should be a lot of fun. Kit, good morning. Tracy, I would love to. I am working. Fuel for Growth, good morning. We've got 10 minutes. If you can stick around with us long enough for 10 minutes more, we'll give you the 8 o'clock press releases. And with any luck, there's something in there. Maybe something will pop in here before 8 o'clock. There's always that chance. Holo, Holo, that one just did a reverse split, and it's halted at the moment. Not sure where that one's going to open up at. Right now it's at $15.36. And now that's post-split number. It was down around 38 cents prior to the split. So not sure where that's going to open up at or where it's going to go, but we'll keep an eye on it when it opens. Let's see. Price target on ACHR. That doesn't help us much. Darn good. We will miss you. SHFS, not doing anything. GER, still pulling down. EVGN, going sideways. MLGO trying desperately to curl back up again. Let's hope this one can curl back up and get back up into the $10 range. Wouldn't that be nice? Pull another scalp off of that one. Looks like ADD is having troubles here at $1. Can't seem to get up over that $1 and stay there. And nothing else has any volume on it at all. It's been very, very slow here this morning. Been very slow. Bob couldn't get into Zoom again. Even on the different browser, the one you were able to get into before. Lisa, MLGO, $8.87 to $9.81. Good trade. Very good trade. Both not letting you in. That is bizarre, Bob. We're going to have to work on that together. I'm going to have to we'll have to work on that together. Byron, SHFS, $3.98 to $4.30. Held from Friday. Good job. Hey, Bob, Brian says you need to try paying your bill. Oh, too funny. Max, good morning. Too funny. You guys are cracking me up. Bob, I may have to get your email and your login information and try logging in as you myself so I can see what it's doing. And but we'll get it fixed. We'll figure out why you can't get in there. There's something going on because everybody else is getting in. So there's some reason that there's something going on there. We'll have to try to figure it out together. All right. Let's see. MLEC going sideways. Need that to turn itself around. Josie, did you subscribe twice then? Oh, no. Okay. Just want to make sure you don't have two subscriptions. Some people make that mistake. They can't get in because it sends them to the subscribe page. And so they just blindly resubscribe again, and then they end up with two subscriptions. And we don't need that. We don't need that. David Everill, good morning. DMN. Let's take a look at it real quick here before our 8 o'clock press releases. DMN, this goes back to January. Me personally, that's just personal opinion, David, I would not be holding DMN right now. Primarily for the reason that they're going to go through a reverse split. There's a reverse split coming there. That's just my personal opinion. It's not financial advice. They have been below $1. Their minimum bid price has been below $1 since December of last year. And that sets them up as a prime candidate for a reverse split. So buying in now is very, very dangerous. I'll have to do some more research on that and see if they're listed on NASDAQ first. But there's nothing about that company right now, nothing about the stock price, the movement. There's nothing about it to me that says get some now and hold it because it's going to pop. I don't see that. It's done nothing but fall. It's done nothing but fall since the day it was released. There's just no shareholder value there at all. So I'm going to say that they're a prime candidate for reverse split. We'll have to look up and see. A good thing to do would be to go to the SEC filings for DMN and see if they've commented or gotten a delisting notice or deficiency notice from NASDAQ. But I don't like holding through reverse splits myself. I don't like holding through those. I think those are very dangerous. Linnell, good morning. All right, here's our 8 o'clock press releases. Let's see, LCTX presenting at the American Academy of Ophthalmology. That doesn't help us at all. SPCB, fourth quarter financials. pumped up, but no volume. AMTX receives a $31 million of biodiesel orders, delivery in the next 3 months. Take a look at that one. AMTX. AMTX. This one might get some juice this morning. SNAL signs a MOU with Mega Matrix for joint short drama development. Yeah, that's fluff. TGB provides construction update on Florence. STXS to feature first ever live demo Genesis robot at a conference. Man, no good press releases here. Receives orphan drug designation. TPST. TPST receives orphan drug designation from the FDA for TPST 1495 to treat patients with FAP. It popped a little bit on that press release. There's quite a spread on the bid and ask, and there's no volume there. No volume. But take a look at it. TPST. Sometimes those orphan drug designations get a stock moving a little bit. So keep an eye on it. Now, the rest of these press releases, I'm going to zip through these very quickly here. I don't see anything of interest. Don't see anything moving. SBFM. Let's go back and look at that real quick. SBFM. SBFM, Sunshine Biopharma, is getting a little pump here. SBFM. SBFM. SPAI seeks international expansion of U.S. awarded patent for its AI drone imagery. SPAI with patent news. Sometimes patent news will push a stock up, but that's really sketchy and iffy. So take a look at it, but be very careful with it. There's only 2,700 shares traded on that stock, so it's not getting a lot of interest. Let's take a look at the rest of these. Nothing in there. Coming conference. Kind of breezing through the rest of these press releases because I'm not seeing anything significant. A lot of fireside chats and conferences, symposiums. Scientific conference, NXL, expressing strong support for tech investments. Nothing there. All right, so let's go back now and look at UPCI popping. UPXI rather, excuse me, UPXI. UPXI. 900. UPXI getting a little pop. It popped up there. I don't see any press releases there, but it did pop from 222 to 425, pulled back to 332. Let's see if it's going to climb again. IMNN, nothing there. Let's go back and take a look at MLGO. MLGO trying to climb back up again. It took a beating here at 8 o'clock, but it is trying to curl back up. SHFM, APVO pulling down. UPXI announces pricing of $100 million private placement priced above last market closing price. UPXI. UPXI. Pricing of a $100 million private placement priced above the last market closing price. TVGN price target maintained at $10. $2.28 per share for that private placement on UPXI. That was the previous close price. MLGO. Well, we didn't really get any good press releases here. Let's take a look at EVGN. That one's not popping. SPAI, not popping. None of those press releases at 8 o'clock produced anything of any significance at all. Let's see if UPXI can hold here, or if it's going to dump. CYBN. CYBN announces a strategic partnership with Osman, a leading service provider, advancing psychiatry through technology, services, real world. It seems a bit on the fluff side. No volume. HOVR. Price target. That doesn't help us. UPXI. Looks like it's going to try to push up again. Let's see if this thing can rip through $4. UPXI, push, baby. Let's get this thing up through $4. 368, 370. It's up about 62%. Watching level 2 close here. Not seeing a lot of big orders piling up on the bid side. Not yet. Not seeing a lot of big orders there. EVGN is consolidating right now. It's not dropping, but it's not climbing either. It's going through a consolidation period. And as we know, consolidation, it's either going to break to the upside or break to the downside. If it drops below, let's see, it's at 122 right now. I'd say if this thing drops below 118, then yes, it's probably done. But if it can stay up here in the 122, 123 area, maybe as low as 120, as long as it doesn't break below that 120, I think we're going to be okay here. It may pop back up into the mid 130s pretty easily with volume, of course. But right now it's just consolidating. UPXI. What do you guys think? What do you think? Boom. UPXI. Kaboomy. Look at that. 467. Billy, UPXI got it from $3.67 to $4.09. Good trade. Very good trade. Alex got it from $3.40 to $4. Good trade. Ken, 354 to 457. Good trade. Beautiful. We just wicked up to $4.75. Not bad from 221. Now it just popped to 547. Boom. Holy cow. Oh my. TGB provides construction update on Florence Copper Project. Tracy, 347 to 470. Beautiful trade. Is he really? Terry, did he announce that this morning? Holy crap. Good gravy. And look at UPXI, 583. Boom. Well, people will pay it, I suppose. From 8. Oh, absolutely, Riff. Hang on just a moment. He went from $2.99 to $9.99 to $19.99, $39.99, now $59.99. Oh no. Oh well. Cost of internet must be going up. Oh, gosh. That's funny. All right. UPXI is now up 140%. Terry, I think that's it. Look at UPXI. Matthew got it from $3.50 to $5.60. Beautiful trade, Matthew. They did a private placement. That was the press release. They did a private placement uh, priced above previous closing price. Peggy, good morning. Yeah, that thing blew up nice, man. Good gravy. $2.22 to 5.94. Pow. What a boomer that was. That was beautiful. Bagman 330 to 380 and then 548 to 587. Oh, nice. What a rip on that stock. That was beautiful. Brent, SBFM, watching. Now let's take a look at UPXI again here, back to 578. Let's see if it rips up through 6. Why not? Why not? Look at that. 621. Boom. Holy smokes. Alex, you bet I did. Look at that baby go. 668, folks. Pow. What a boomer. $222 to 668. It's up 175%. Wow. That was nice. That was a nice one. Got 20% out of it. Well, that's good. 20% return on investment is amazing. That's beautiful. 20% ROI. You can't beat that. Well, you can, but that's really, really good. You should be proud of that. Karen, UPXI from $3.53 to $4.68. Nice. That was a good grab. At 353, that was a good grab. It spiked up on the, if you're watching on the 1 minute chart, it spiked up the first 2 minutes and then pulled down and consolidated for about 4 minutes. And then, boom, straight up it went. That consolidation area was a great place to grab some of that down in the 330s, 350s, 360s. Beautiful grab there. All right. Well, let's get back to business here. One more here. Let's take a look at one more. SHFS, APVO, pulling down. UPXI pulling back. We're going to keep an eye on this. This might rip some more. You never know. All right. You guys have a great morning of trading. It was great to have you along with us. Thank you, Facebook, for showing up. And thank you, YouTube and TikTok. Thank you for hitting the follow button and the subscribe button over on YouTube. And thank you very much for joining us on Facebook. That was our first time doing Facebook. And with any luck, we'll be doing it more often. We'll be on Facebook again tomorrow at 7:35, just like we are on TikTok and YouTube. And we've got press releases coming up here at 8:30. So we're going to sign off now on social media and get back to our Zoom meeting. You're welcome to join us on Zoom. Just go to the website, wolfpackcommunity.com, and subscribe to live Zoom trading and join us every morning at 6:45 a.m. for the 7 o'clock press releases, 7:30, 8, 8:30, 9, and 9:30 press releases. So until then, I'll see you guys tonight. We'll be live on TikTok tonight around 7 p.m. 7 p.m. Eastern time. We're going to go live on TikTok, and hopefully we'll be able to chat with a Wolfpack member who wants to chat a little bit and tell us a little bit about their story, how they got started, what got them interested in trading, maybe some of their lessons learned, and should be a fun little conversation. And we hope to be able to do that quite often over the next coming months. So you guys have a good day of trading. Good luck. Enjoy your day. And we'll see you today at 4 p.m. Eastern time, live to do after hours trading. After hours trading at 4 p.m. So hopefully you can make it, and we'll catch a press release in after hours, hopefully. And until then, you guys have a great day of trading, and I'll see you all. God bless.